I figure I'll give you one more look into Google Stadia. I figured to give you one more look into Google Stadia and just how beautiful the 4K and HDR looks here on the QLED. This is my QLED. So, listen, here's the deal. If you have a good internet connection, yes, you will appreciate the 4K and you will appreciate the HDR. I think you can achieve 4K and HDR if you are running 200 megabits per second. If you have 200 Mbps up and 200 Mbps down, like 200 megabits up, 200 megabits down, I think you can achieve 4K and HDR. I truly believe that. By the way, I'm not pulling any tricks. This is Google Stadia. There it is. You can see it. It is Google Stadia. And it really looks great. I don't see any difference between this or Xbox One X version or PC version or PlayStation version. This looks as if you are playing directly from a console. It really feels as if I don't notice anything that would make me think, okay, this is being like it's a video. It doesn't feel like you're watching a video. What Digital Foundry is talking about, I don't see it. Okay? What they're saying, I just don't see it. I'm sorry, but I don't see it. You know, if I did see it, I would tell you I see it, but I just don't see what they're talking about. There is HDR, by the way. Hold on. I want to show you there is HDR. Just go to the options. There is HDR. I gotta go to options and there is HDR, but it shows up. You have to do it from the game menu. There is HDR. It supports HDR. I'll show it to you right here, in case you guys want to know. I'll show it to you right now. There it is, Chromecast, and boom. HDR UHD. There it is. Boom. Boom. You want to see it again? There it is. Boom. 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 All right. Look, here's another thing. All kidding aside, it's never, I don't think their intent is to change your console or to change your PC. Their intent is to really approach a new breed of gamers, a new breed of live streamers, because a lot of people are live streaming their games. If you look at statistics, a lot of people who purchase video games on their console, they're live streaming them. There's a lot of live streamers out there, all right? And I think that's what they're trying to approach. They're trying to integrate this Google Stadia into more accessible and easier way for you to live stream. And I think that's what they're trying to achieve here. Okay? But look, this looks gorgeous. I mean, this is my Samsung Q8F, and it just looks gorgeous. And you would forget, I mean, honestly, you would forget that you are even that you're live streaming, and this is crazy. And it might, and some people might feel that this is a huge threat to them because, especially if you're somebody who's a fanboy, who loves your console, who loves your brand. If you love PlayStation, if you love Xbox, you might feel this might be a threat. You feel that maybe Sony will not bother making a hardware console. Maybe they're just gonna give you some streaming stick and then you stream games from their data service. Maybe they're afraid of that. That's the one way of looking at it. They don't want that. But here's the thing, guys, this is gonna happen eventually. I don't care if it takes 5 years, 10 years, it's gonna happen. No one asked me if I was okay with Blockbuster Video Store shutting down and Netflix taking over. No one asked me about that. No one asked me, hey, are you okay with VHS cassettes going down and DVDs taking over? No one asked me if I was okay with that. So same thing here. You know, you can't get away from technology. It's going to evolve whether you like it or not. I know I've been using that slogan lately, but it's true. It doesn't care if you like it or don't. It's just going to evolve. And that's what we're seeing here. All right, so this video is going to end pretty soon because I only have maybe a couple of minutes left. I hope this video gives you some idea as to what's going to be possible in the future. Granted, I have 1 gigabit up, 1 gigabit down, no data cap, so, you know, I understand not everyone has that. Okay? But I'm giving you a little glimpse into the future here. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to give you a little glimpse into the future to what's going to be possible. Why would Sony and Xbox waste their money on building hardware, manufacturing hardware, when they can just bring a data center, build a data center, and then run all their games from data center? You see what I'm saying? Do you catch my drift? If they can run their games from data center, and they don't have to build these consoles and waste all that money on a console, why would they do that? Where they can just pretty much have you be connected to their data center, sign up for a subscription, and boom, you're good to go. You're going to see that in 2030. Or late 2030, 2031. It's going to happen, guys. You can't have consoles forever. That's a fact you'll have to deal with. And I'll just leave it at that. I'll just leave it at that. I got to go. Thank you for watching. Cheers. Have a good one.